Hey there, it's Chrissy Key Rollins back again for the 21-day money power shift. And today we are going to shift gears. We have been laying on layer after layer after layer of mindset. And now that we have got this really amazing mindset, we are going to get into the more practical, tangible, actionable exercises and doing steps that I use on a regular basis to help to anchor me into my money power, my money confidence, and to keep my mindset in alignment with what I currently, on a conscious level, believe to be true about money, what it is in my life, and how I'm meant to show up and interact with it. So remember, all that mindset stuff is getting settled in. And as that starts to settle in, everything else is coming up. But this is sitting on the surface level. So now it's time to continue integrating. And the best way to continue integrating new mindsets is to pair up actions that support those mindsets so that you can begin to have practical, tangible, physical experiences that are in alignment with these new mindset beliefs. And it's not possible to have the actuality of the mindset without the action. So now it's time to get into action. But remember, we're not doing in order to get, we're doing this out of an act of self-love. And these exercises, just like the mindsets, they're not a one and done thing. They're something for you to go back to over and over again. Let's equate this real quick to dieting, because that's something I'm intimately familiar with. And I'm sure many of the people watching this videos, I'm sure that you're familiar with this too. So the typical diet looks like change everything in your life for a short period of time while you work towards a goal, and then you refer back to what you were doing beforehand. And that's not what this is. This is a money power shift. To shift the power back over to you, you have to make this an ongoing lifestyle and lifelong endeavor. It's an ongoing unfolding. And the bottom line is this: you're going to go through whatever you're going to go through in life. Why not feel as amazing and as empowered as possible as you go through it? That's the way that I look at it. So let's get some action steps to pair up with these mindsets. And the first thing I'm going to invite you to do is something that if you've ever looked at this money stuff and tried to shift it before, you've probably done this exercise. But again, you've never done it from the mindset that you have, the person that you are right now, and where you're at in your soul's evolution. So if you have done this before, do it again. Do it like you've never done it, or do it like you've done it before, but this time you're doing it in a different alignment, with different energy, and with a different focus on the other side, which is not to just get, but to be and to have a different experience with you and money. So today, I gave you extra journaling space on your daily anchor and self-reflection guide. And today you're going to rewrite your money story and redefine your world. You see, there's this little myth that is floating around out there in the spiritual community that we have the power to create and determine outcomes in our life. And I hate to tell you, but that is not your role as the creative being that you are. You are here to co-create with life, but where your part of the creation process is not controlling the outcomes. Your part, your power lies in being able to define what those outcomes mean in your world. So when we begin to redefine the world around us and we redefine the stories that we hold in our head, we redefine the experience that we have, and we end up living into a different life experience. So I give you plenty of space to journal today so that you can get all of this out, and you are going to rewrite your money story. And what's really cool is that here's another spiritual myth that's going to be busted for you. You don't even have to have a vision of where you're going to get there. That vision that you create for your future, it's a preview of what has already been created. And now life is just unfolding to get you to that vision. So this isn't to create a vision so that you can make it happen. This is to create a vision to remind your conscious self of what lies ahead, to get yourself here right now in your current reality, in your current day, present life, to get your mindset and your actions up to speed into alignment about the truth of who you are. So write the money story that supports the vision, that supports that version of your reality, and you will watch your life around you become that reality. So write out all the stories that you have, all the memories that you have, everything that you can remember around money. You know, what are some of the things that you heard growing up? I know I heard my dad say we were notorious for asking him for $1. Can I have $1? Can I have $1? Can I have $1? And he would always say, "You kids are going to dollar me to death." Is that something that I want to be holding around in my psyche? That if I ask for something more, I'm going to cause death or injury to another person, let alone a loved one? Not at all. Write down all these memories, all the ways that you had limiting beliefs and limiting mindsets around money imposed on you and put on display for you and as an example for you throughout your childhood, throughout your family, throughout your people that you interact with, throughout society. Write it all down. Anything that doesn't support that vision that you want to live into and that relationship that you desire to have with money, which is the relationship it desires to have with you, which is why you want the relationship to begin with. That's how divine all of this is. That's how connected you already are to what you want. So let's redefine the world around you. Write out all the old money stories, write out any old money memories that you can imagine, and then rewrite them in the opposite. Make them empowered, make them infinite. Instead of, "You kids are going to dollar me to death," how about, "Every time that I ask for what I want, I receive with ease"? What? Totally different feeling. And that's what I want you to pay attention to. How do you feel when you write out those old stories? How do you feel when you rewrite those stories from a new, empowered, and aligned and truthful perspective of who you are and what you know to be true about your life now? How does it feel? That feeling of expansion, of lightness that you feel when you rewrite that story, that is your body's registry of truth. That is your body's indicator that you are in alignment with truth. So use that as your guide as you move forward. Anything that feels stifling, compressing, limiting, like those old money stories, that's a sign that you're moving further away from what is true about you. So feel the difference as you rewrite this. And remember, you can do these exercises this one time completely. You can use this every single day. You can use this every hour to rewrite your money stories. Every time that you have a limiting belief that goes through your mind around money, stop in that moment, rewrite the opposite, reaffirm it, make it firm. That's what affirmations are. You're making it firm. You're firming it up in your reality. It all starts with the spoken word. Our words create things. They are the most powerful thing that we have. So let's use those words to align with our truth and align our money mindset, money beliefs, money memories to line up with that truth. So don't just rewrite it. Move forward and live that version as if it is the truth and reread it, revisit it to reconnect as much as you need, as much as you feel like it. How does it feel? Pay attention to that registry within yourself on if you're hitting on the truth or if you're a little bit off the mark. And make sure that you come over to our Facebook group and share with the community there, because I want to hear how this is feeling for you. What's the difference between the last time you did this and this time of doing it? And your what if for today is, what if my true power lies in defining my world? And then move forward as if that is a truth, as if everything that unfolds before you can instantly change, because it can, as soon as you give it a new meaning and you redefine what it represents in your world. I got to hear how this is hitting for you. Take this on. I am so excited to see what kind of shifts just this one day of exercise and one day of focus does for you. And if you've done this before, I want to hear how this time was different for you. Okay? All right, y'all. I will see you soon. Bye.